Hi students, welcome to this class. This is class 12th and today in class 12th we are going to discuss lecture number 7. Chapter is continuity and differentiability and topic is differentiation. So let us begin. So first of all we recall class 11th differentiation, whatever you studied. So please see. First of all, formula. Basic rules formula: d by dx of x to the power n. This is n x to the power n minus 1. Similarly, d by dx of constant term is 0. d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. d by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x. d by dx of tan x, this is sec square x. d by dx of cot x, this is minus cosec square x. And d by dx of sec x, this is sec x tan x. d by dx of cosec x, this is minus cosec x into cot x. So this is the basic formula what you studied in class 11. So let us note down. Okay, now some rules regarding to differentiation. So rule number 1. Rule number 1 is d by dx of k into fx, where k is a constant, then this is equal to k times d by dx of fx. K times d by dx of fx. K is constant, so taken out of the bracket and derivative of the function fx. Now, second rule, rule number 2. Rule 2. Rule number 2 is d by dx of fx either plus or minus gx. This is d by dx of fx plus minus d by dx of gx. So note it down. Next one is rule number 3, product rule. Rule number 3, this is product rule. D by dx of fx into gx, this is fx d by dx of gx plus gx into d by dx of fx. Either you can write it as f1 into f2, that means d by dx of first function into second function. This is first function d by dx of second function plus second function and d by dx of first function. So this is the product rule. So note it down. Okay, now fourth rule is rule number 4. D by dx of fx upon gx, where gx does not equal to 0, is equal to gx into d by dx of fx minus fx into d by dx of gx and divided by gx whole square, where gx does not equal to 0. Sometimes it is written as let u and v are the functions of x, then d by dx of u upon v is equal to v d by dx of du by dx plus u dv by dx and divided by v square, d by dx of u upon v, where u and v are the function of x. So please note it down. Okay. So this is the quotient rule. Now one last rule is chain rule. Okay. Now if you want to know the chain rule, this is the important one. Chain rule. Let y is equal to f of gx. This is the function. Then here we use chain rule. So how will we use chain rule? See. Okay. So let gx is equal to t. Okay. Then y is equal to what? ft. Now dy by dx, this is nothing but d by dx is nothing but d by dx of gx and d by dt of ft. That means d by dx of gx. First we derivate gx and then we derivate ft at the with respect to t. Okay. Okay. Now see an example based on this. Suppose we have given y is equal to cos x square. So this is the as a composite function or chain rule we use here. Let x square is equal to t and then dy by dx. This is nothing but dy by dt and dt by dx. Okay. So dy by dx is nothing but d by dt of y. Y is here, y is equal to cos t. So this is cos t and d by dx of t square means x square. So dy by dx is equal to minus of sin t and 2x. So dy by dx minus of 2x and sin x square. Okay. So this is the derivative of this function. So let us note it down. Okay, so next write down. Now differentiation of logarithmic function and exponential function and inverse trigonometric function. So first of all, differentiation of logarithmic function. Differentiation of logarithmic function. For example, d by dx of e to the power x. So this is nothing but e to the power. Okay. So how will we get the derivative of this? So you know very well the definition. D by d power x is equal to limit h tends to 0 e to the power x. E to the power x plus h minus e to the power x divided by h. Now e to the power x, e to the power x is common, so this is e to the power h minus 1 divided by h. So this is limit h tends to 0 e to the power x 1 plus h plus h square upon factorial 2 plus dot 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 minus 1. This is cancelled out divided by h. And you know very well h is common in all. So h is cancelled out. So this will become e to the power h limit h tends to 0 d by dx of e to the power x is limit h tends to 0 e to the power x, and this is, if h is common, then this again 1 plus h upon factorial 2 plus dot 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 divided by h. This is cancelled out, and if we put h is equal to 0, then we will have, if h is equal to 0, then d by dx of e to the power x is nothing but e to the power x simply. So this is the differentiation of a logarithmic function e to the power x. Okay. Now next one, a to the power x. Derivative of a to the power x. So next one is derivative of e to the power x. E to the power x. As you know, d by dx of fx, this is nothing but limit h tends to 0 fx plus h minus fx divided by h. This is the definition of differentiation, derivative of a function. Then d by dx of a to the power x is equal to limit h tends to 0 a to the power x plus h minus a to the power x divided by h. So this is limit h tends to 0, e to the power x is common, so this is e to the power x minus 1 divided by h. So this is limit h tends to 0, e to the power x, and now expansion of e to the power h. We can write here expansion of e to the power h minus 1, or directly we can write here limit e to the power x into limit h tends to 0 e to the power h minus 1 upon h. And this you know very well, this is what? Log, this limit is log a base e, log a base e. So we can write here a to the power x log a base e. So this is the differentiation of this function. That means d by dx of a to the power x is nothing but d by dx of a to the power x is nothing but log a to the power x log a base e. So this is the derivative of a to the power x. Now derivative of log x. Similarly, you can find derivative of log x. This is nothing but 1 upon x. So you may write it. Now, similarly, you can find the derivative of log x. D by dx of log x, this is 1 upon x, d by dx of mod x, if you want to find, this is x upon mod x, x does not equal to 0. This is very important, you note it down. D by dx of log x, and d by dx of log, this is base x base e, and d by dx of log x base a, and this is nothing but 1 upon x log e base a. 1 upon x log e base a, or you can write it 1 upon x log e base e. This is the derivative of logarithmic function. So that's all for today. So tomorrow we will start derivative of inverse trigonometric function and then composite function, etc. So thank you for today.